Okay, so as I hinted on Instagram a few days ago, I just got the Pimax Crystal Lights sent to me from Pimax. So now I'm gonna do my first race. Is gonna be a GT sprint at Watkins Glen. I haven't driven that track so much, and I actually missed the practice and the quality, so I need to start from the back. But this is more to get kind of like my first impressions and how it actually feels to be driving with this headset, because I've only been driving with the Oculus before. So let's jump into the car and see how it feels. Okay, so this is going to be the first race I ever do in VR with the Pimax Crystal Light. I've done one in Oculus before, and in Oculus I had very stuttering FPS, whereas here I'm super solid at 89-90. I do a foveated view from iRacing's own software, so not in the Pimax one, because I've heard that this was a bit more consistent in terms of quality and also in performance. So let's see, I'm gonna grid now for my first race in the VR. I can see over there that people started gridding, and we'll see how it keeps up when I have other people in the race. So let's see, I didn't do any qualifications, so that's a bit of a me. One thing that I always feel with VR is I know kind of where the car are. So let's see how this performs now. We're at 89.
Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number 23 in the right column.
We're a little bit taller now.
Safety car speed is 83 kilometers per hour. We need to catch up to car number 23.
Starting dead last.
Allow car number 23 to pass.
Okay, so far during the formation lap I have had 0 stutters at all, and I can completely see my opponent, so let's do it. So from last. Okay, so now we're racing. Let's see how the
car right. There's an incident in. We think it might be Carol. Clear right.
Okay, let's just keep it on the road, shall we? Okay, so now it's actually a full field, and I'm still having like literally 0 stutters in the frame rate.
Good start, mate.
It's nice, it's really smooth. It's like literally 90 frames. Look, the car looks great. There's someone seems to be crashing.
It looks like Lee. The
Let's
next
see
car
if we
is
can
Andreas,
sneak by.
Car number 16, and their
Yeah, we
rating
could.
is 1.1.
And one thing that I really like with using VR, especially, like, it's you really feel where you kind of have your car. Like you can put it, like, usually I have some issues with like off tracks, and now obviously I'm losing some of the focus when I'm talking. But what I like with VR is like I really kind of feel where I have the car.
21st.
And as you can see, this headset, this cable kind of need to get away. There we go. This headset is like a lot bigger than like the Nvidia Quest, for example, but what I feel with this is that it's really well balanced compared to the Quest, because so far, I mean, it's comfortable. The Meta, I actually had some... Are you gonna pass me?
Right side.
Yeah.
Clear right.
Cool. The Meta, I think it might be lighter in terms of weight,
We think it might be
but
Jordan.
it is not as, you know, well weighted, because here you have some weight and you have like a proper strap to put it on like your head. So this feels really well weighted. And
car in front of us
to be fair,
Carol, car
the
number 17, A license, and their rating is 1.1.
like the stability of my FPS is insane, even though I have like graphics is obviously not at max, but for people wondering, my PC specs, they might be good to mention, of course. I have a Ryzen 7 9800 X3D, and I have a 5080, but I mean, I'm still really happy with how this looks. There we have him coming on the left side, yep.
Still there.
No, but so far, I haven't had one dropped frame, I would say. Now I saw in the rear view mirror that I had someone coming up behind me. But yeah, I mean, with this foveated thing, apparently that means that the image is rendered sharp. I put the foveated at 40%, so 40% of my image is rendered sharp.
The next car
and then outside of this little square, it is rendered at a lower resolution, so it doesn't need to work as hard for the graphics card. But I think it's really cool that like it can make that work, because to be fair, like I barely notice any difference, but that might be because when I look crap, a Canadian guy, because when I look like to that side, obviously it is a great resolution then. So
B25, keep it neat and tidy. Yellow flag.
Whoopa. It's a Porsche, bye bye. I mean, I usually race with triples, and that is also like you're literally sitting in the car, but like here you can't really mess up your FOV because you're literally
okay, Alex, the next car is
in
Patrick,
the seat.
car number 23, A license.
If you look, you can see
1.0.
everything. This is just amazing. Like I kinda lost joy with doing VR because of the Quest. Because I mean, the Quest is like, wow, this is nice, this is cool. You know, you do it just for the fun, like one time. But like with this, I could see myself do long races in this because it's actually really comfortable. It doesn't put a strain to my eyes like the way that the Oculus do. I don't know why, but there's probably one of you VR polices that's gonna get me in the comments and tell me why, but I was looking at something and then I just whoop off the track. I think that's one of the dangerous things with VR, because everything looks so real. It's like you're really tricking your brain. One other cool thing is like if I turn the brake bias, it turns there.
Yeah, behind is pitting. Yeah, behind is pitting. The gap to Backler ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
One thing I think is really cool is you actually see
B19.
How the shifters move. Oh.
Keep it within the track limits.
I'm just gonna not look
Alex,
at us because now I have the
car number 23, A license, and their rating is 1.0.
2 off tracks because I wanted to just see something, but yeah. Well, I mean, I've had this on for now 20 minutes,
the track temperature is increasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
It actually feels really good. I got no eye fatigue just yet. I got no head, neck fatigue. So I'd say it's really balanced, and what I actually love now is that the sun came out in the game, which made it look a lot more pleasant. So you really feel the atmosphere of the game a lot different in a headset. And like the thing that I love the most with this,
143.86.
the thing that I love the most with this is that not once has it deviated from like 89 or 90 FPS, which I looked at obviously, even though it's been like a heavy load, it's online, it's with other cars on track,
Andreas is pitting
it's
from
with
position
objects
60.
and everything.
I think he'll come out a little way behind you.
Okay, so now when we're in pits, I can switch a few of the wheels you see here. Brake bias is super cool. And yeah, I mean, if I look down, I see the belt. Yeah, I think this is rad.
It takes it is clear.
Okay, let's see if we can finish this race up nicely. Okay, so we're like
Blue flag.
30 minutes into the race. And still no stutter at all in terms of... So what I think also is really good with this one is obviously that you have...
Right side. Right
There
side's
we
clear.
go, nice. I'm still 18, yeah. What I think is insane is like I've had no stutters at all, and if we compare this to like the Oculus, which I had stutters, it got warm. Like I mean, there's obviously differences as well. The Oculus is
pitting.
a lot cheaper than this headset. Well, not a lot, but it's a bit cheaper than this headset. But you can really tell. The Oculus, you can also do like games. It's like a freestanding. This one, you need a PC because this is just like an extra monitor, and you connect it via DisplayPort and via
The gap to B9
USB.
behind
So
is now 3.7. One lap
you need to
ahead.
power it, and you need to drive it and use one of your DisplayPorts for it. So that's with the Oculus you only need a USB-C, but that also might be one of the reasons why it stutters a bit compared to this. I need to kind of read in a little bit about that, but so far it's an absolute delight. The only thing I need to kind of figure out where I want my cable, because it's not uncomfortable, but it's like a little bit what do you say, I kind of get hung up on it. I had the same issue with my Oculus also. Like I need to kind of figure out cable management for VR. What's the best solution? And if you have any tips, watching, please feel free to drop them to me. And
Carlos, car number 1 is now leading.
I don't want any talking about my braking points and stuff. I'm super rusty in driving, and I didn't do any practice at all this week, especially not on this track. So next week we're gonna be back on it. Then it's
Gap to
week
P5
12.
behind is now
So it's my last
1.4
week to
seconds.
do
One lap ahead. The
a
lap
good
time was
dent to be pushed through to A license again, because B license is nice, but most of the races that I love to drive is on IMSA tracks. Like next week, for example, IMSA is at Spa. And obviously the GT3s are at... GT3s, what did we say? Yeah, Mugello, which is... It's also fine, but Spa is fun.
blue flag. Okay, Alex, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Car right. Clear right.
You're welcome, Flashy McQueen. Oof. It'll also be fun to see how Assetto Corsa and Rally will be in VR.
The guy ahead has just done a 144.22.
Okay, so that's the finish. It's a P17 for me with like 3 off tracks. So, I mean, it's not what I wanted maybe, but it was definitely good enough. And one thing that really stood out for me with this compared to the Oculus that I've been driving with before is like, this didn't stutter 1 second at all when it comes to, you know, FPS or performance. It was super smooth all the way through. And like, I need to do some more reading, but I used the foveated view from iRacing, not Pimax's own. And like, even though the track was full, the server was full, I had no issues whatsoever, and there was not even one single drop frame. So as far as this one goes, for my first ever test with them, I'd say they're amazing. My biggest issue was to keep on track because I was looking around to see all of the cool things. But yeah, I'd say that's it for now. I'll do a full review later. Have a good one. Bye.